Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this latest meditation from the Voice of the Silence. I'm going to follow the same pattern as usual to a certain point. I'm going to read the words and then we'll have a period of silence. And this time I'll read the words again because it's a very short session compared to some of the others. And then I'll say a few of my own words. So remember the idea of tuning the breath. If the mind is calm and relaxed, the breathing is calm and relaxed and silent. If the breathing is calm, relaxed and silent, the mind is calm, relaxed and silent. And this is an old Taoist practice from The Secret of the Golden Flower. Also, in that same book, we warned against two things in meditation: distraction, becoming distracted when we're meditating, and oblivion, falling into a sense of oblivion. And those two things are what we have to guard against: distraction and oblivion. So with that in mind, I'll continue. Just breathe out, just relax, be at peace within yourself. Alas, alas, that all men should possess a lyre, be one with the great soul, and that possessing it, a lyre, should so little avail them. Behold, how like the moon reflected in the tranquil waves, a lyre is reflected by the small and by the great, is mirrored in the tiniest atoms, yet fails to reach the heart of all. Alas, that so few men should profit by the gift, the priceless boon of learning truth, the right perception of existing things, the knowledge of the non-existent. Alas, alas, that all men should possess a lyre, be one with the great soul, and that possessing it a lyre should so little avail them. Behold, how like the moon reflected in the tranquil waves, a lyre is reflected by the small and by the great, is mirrored in the tiniest atoms, yet fails to reach the heart of all. Alas, that so few men should profit by the gift, the priceless boon of learning truth, the right perception of existing things, the knowledge of the non-existent. So a lyre is the world's soul. And in this life, so many miss the precious boon that knowledge of our true spiritual nature gives to them. So we suffer because we identify too much with our lower nature and spend our lives pandering to our physical self. There is such an obsession with the physical body, which, as the voice of the silence tells us, is just a passing shadow, a temporary house for the soul. Or as the Diamond Sutra says, a flash of lightning in a summer cloud, a bubble in a stream. And nowadays it is for some the main object of attention. Over-exercising, Botox, facelifts. Of course we do have to keep the body in good shape, but we must avoid extremes and try to realise that soul cultivation is the thing we should be developing, and this is the permanent dimension to our being. And that's who we are truly, in our true self. We talk about in theosophy and in Hindu philosophy about Sutratma, the thread soul. Because all our personalities are like pearls threaded upon this golden thread, which is the true self, which runs through all our personalities. It's the true individuality, our Atma Buddhi Manas, as we say in theosophy. The upper triad, our true permanent self. The lower quaternary, our physical body, our emotions, our astral self, our lower mind, these all change constantly. But we have this permanent self, the true I, the true being. So we must be trying to cultivate and awaken that as best we can. As best we can. So true meditation is focusing upon this true dimension to our being, making it a line of life meditation, always at the back of our minds. Obviously, as I said, we have to look after the physical body, but as HPB again says somewhere, it is the temple of the Holy Grail, the adytum of all the great mysteries in the universe. And yet, we must be aware that it's our true nature, our true being that we should be cultivating. And then our body will become in tune with that divinity and will indeed become a temple of the divine. So, with those words, thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next time. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace on earth and goodwill to all beings.